that's cool. I'll fix the episodical stuff some other way.
An invitation from the Queen herself. Taimi, do you read me?
Here, Commander. Oh, I must have nodded off there for a second.
I'm headed to Divinity's Reach to meet the Queen, but... Have you heard from Bram?
No, sorry. Rox got word through, though. Apparently she talked some sense into him. He formed an exploratory committee, let's say. They're making their way up to Jormag as we speak, to see what kind of damage they can do before mobilizing a larger force. I'm worried about him, Commander. He's calling this group Destiny's Edge.
I don't suppose Rytlock or Kaith had any say in that.
No. I don't want to lose him to Jormag. And if we're right about its weakness, he won't stand a chance.
How are we doing on that front?
I have an idea. A great idea. Well, brilliant, really. But I need to complete the experiment with the samples, then reach out to some contacts to see if I can get what I need for the aforementioned brilliant idea. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, say hi to the Queen for me.
Do you know her?
I feel like I do after all the gossip rags I read. Do you know she doesn't wear shoes? Try not to stare at her feet now that I told you that.
You're a huge help, as always. Get some rest.
Bye!
Her Majesty Queen Gemma of Kryda requests your attendance at a festive meeting of ministers in the Upper City. Please make your way to the throne room at your earliest convenience. Yep. What the hell? Go back up there. I need to go here.
There you are. The illustrious leader of Dragon's Watch. Welcome.
I appreciate the sentiment, Your Majesty, but I feel like I haven't been much of a leader lately. I don't know how you do it. You have a whole kingdom to worry about, while I can't even manage to keep a handful of people driving toward one purpose.
It's a trying task, but to be honest, sometimes I envy what must be the simplicity of your life. This place is all politics and subtext. Do a thing one person likes and 3 hate you for it. It can get very complicated. You just relentlessly smash things until they're no longer at odds with you. I wish it were like that around here sometimes.
Well, what can I smash for you today?
I believe a White Mantle attack is imminent, and must take certain actions here in Divinity's Reach to ensure its safety.
The fact that you're not really describing these actions makes me think they might be a little unorthodox.
What do you think of this garden, Commander?
It's lovely.
Isn't it? And to preserve such a marvel requires constant maintenance. Sometimes weeds creep in, and sometimes you must eradicate them, lest your garden become unkempt.
I see.
I've called the ministers here under the auspices of a reassuring gathering, but I really need to deliver what some will consider shocking news. Your presence here will go a long way to ease minds, so please, mingle. And also, keep an eye out. Any evidence of White Mantle meddlings you find would only support my actions.
I'll do some digging. And Your Majesty, you missed a weed here.
That looks like one, but it's actually the Crichton spiderwort. It'll bloom soon, and its petals give you the most luscious dyes. It's my favorite flower. It hides its true potential from most, and then blossoms into something great. Happy hunting, Commander.
Is there something else you need, Commander? I'm surprised you invited me here instead of Anise. Where is she? Anise is occupied, I'm afraid. As for your invitation, you are a trusted friend. Now, no doubt your presence is a welcome relief to the ministers as well. The loyal ones, anyway. Uh-huh. Do you have any updates on Logan Thackeray? Sad to say that Logan is still recovering from his injuries. There isn't much else I'm able to tell you about his recovery, but it has been slow. Since Codicus was in charge of the Ministry Guard, are you concerned about their loyalty? I most certainly am concerned, Commander. It's why I need you here. Gotcha. Hi. Excuse me, I couldn't help notice you speaking with the Queen. How is she? A pillar of strength under pressure, as always. Oh, that's good to hear. With everything that's happening, I worry for her. For us. Yes, the White Mantle are beyond despicable, aren't they? What? Arrow-hungry mongrels with nothing more than gold in their eyes. Indeed. They stepped on things with more moral authority than those poisonous toads. Very clear how you feel about the White Mantle. Your friend Codicus' association with them have rattled you. Must have rattled you. I can tell you, no one was more shocked. I hadn't the faintest idea. Really? Even with all the rumors circulating before he broke out? Oh, I tried to ignore gossip. People caught spreading such filth should earn a trip to the gallows. I feel the same way about traitors. They should watch their necks. Good day. I would believe you for a second.
It seems strange for the commander to be attending a ministry meeting, doesn't it?
The Queen has her reasons, I'm sure. The extra security is a bit worrisome, though.
It is. And still no sign of Logan Thackeray.
It's unnatural to see the Queen wandering around without him lately.
A pleasure to see you again, Commander. Ah. Lady, however I spell your name, of Beetleton. Are you here on behalf of Minister Codicus? I am. The people of Beetleton still need a voice within the ministry, and I'm committed to ensuring that we maintain good relations despite Codicus' treason. You must have worked closely with Codicus. For a time, yes. As he converted to the White Mantle, he has abandoned us. Though it has been a long time since I saw him. Do you and the people of the Shire still hold sympathies for him? It seems unlikely you live just outside his front door. Of course not. I picked Charm. Of course not. We are ashamed to have ever called him our leader. He has turned his back on Kryda and on the gods themselves. Good to know. Mister? Why, hello, Commander. There's something you need? I'm just checking in. How do you feel about tonight's gathering? I feel like the music is a little too loud. It is not wholly uncommon. Whatever. Uncommon for the Queen to request a meeting. Given the circumstances, I am a bit concerned. What circumstances? Well, surely you are aware of the detestable betrayal of our own legate minister. He has been missing for some time, so I hear. I'm aware. Did you ever work closely with Codicus? Codicus and I only ever met on in an official capacity. Aside from spotting him at the occasional party, we rarely interacted. I see. Do you have any reason to suspect anyone has sympathies for him? I don't mean to spread gossip, but there were rumors that Minister Arton was colluding with the White Mantle prior to Kartika's defection. As I understand it, he and the legate are close friends. The Queen seems to trust Minister Arton, though. Why don't you? Well, I suppose a bad reputation can be difficult to overcome. That may be unfair of me, but I have a hard time trusting anyone during times like these. I understand. Thank you for your time.
That didn't sound good.
Stupid piece of junk. This is unbelievable.
I'm surprised the Wee family has the guts to show their faces after what their daughter has done.
Oh, don't be cruel. Minister Wee wouldn't abandon his duties.
Yes, but treason against the Queen. That's a lot of shame to bear.
It is, but we do well to ignore Valet's mistakes and recognize his commitment to the position.
Someone's on their side. Alright, what did you blow up?
Oh, bother, not again.
What happened? The White Mantle?
Calm down, calm down. Third time this week this old guy's gone down. I have to manually enter manifest data when he's offline. Can you? Would you mind getting him up and running while I keep the gate's records?
Sure.
What a sport. And do be quick about it. My hand cramps easily.
Let me find. Overheating?
This is an odd method of repair.
He can be a bit finicky, but the Fix-It interface, or Fixterface, I've created, should make it clear what he needs in order to be fixed. Do you think that'll catch on? I was also toying with combining display and repair into disrepair. Oh, my. Never said that aloud.
Okay. Bolt. It's on fire. Being zappy.
No.
Oh.
You can't repair him until you break him out of his malfunctioning loop.
I was trying.
Fixed? Thanks. When you retire from dragon slaying, you should think about opening your own golem repair shop. No one came in or out, so I didn't end up needing to man the gate logs. Plus, I needed the break.
Glad I could do your job for you. By the way, I found this part, but didn't know where it went. It looks so little like...
I've never seen that before. I don't know what it is, but it's not part of this golem.
Huh. Hey, Timey.
Hold on! Okay, I'm here. What's up?
Is the communication device you gave me one of a kind?
Probably not. I mean, mine is by far the best and most advanced, but there are others out there. Wait, why do you ask?
I found a device that looks a lot like the communicator. If it was planted here by the White Mantle, they could be listening in. I'm guessing it isn't the only one.
Oh, if you want, I can use your communicator to send out a high-frequency ping that'll help you find any others in your area.
Let's do that. I'll get what I can and show the Queen.
Oh, be sure to let her know I helped.
Oh. Hi, Minister. What was all that commotion, Commander? Everything alright? Everything's fine. The gate golem was acting up, that's all. I pity that golem's attendant. I don't envy his position. It is, however, good to see you at a time like this. Do you have a reason to distrust anyone this meeting? People who cross over could be anyone. People you would never expect. It must be difficult to be here after your daughter's treason. It's my duty as minister to represent my people. The Queen has been gracious to us during these difficult times. I would hope you would share her understanding. Your association with Ballet raises suspicions about your allegations. The Queen has no reason to be concerned, and neither do you. My wife and I always work for the better of Tyria. Arden, get over here. I saw you. You're a shining blade. It's Baron. Hey. Really? Oh. Oh, there he is. How may I be of service to the commander this evening? What are your thoughts on tonight's gathering of ministers? Can't help but feel a bit uneasy during these difficult times. I suspect the larger number of guards present are the Queen's way of reassuring us ministers. Their presence has me anxious. What do you make of the extra security measures? The Queen always has our best interest in mind. Of this, I have no doubt. You speak highly of her. Are you too close? Her Majesty has guided me through turmoil in the past, and illuminated some harsh truths about traitors whom I once called friends. She has my fullest confidence. Thank you for your time. Shining Blade. Hi. The conversion had us a bit spooked, Commander. Anything to report? I'm investigating some suspicious devices that may be heading around here. Devices? What sort of devices? That is unsettling news, Commander. What can we do to support you? Be on high alert, although I suspect you already are. I think I can speak for the Shining Blade when I say I'm glad you're here with us, Commander. I'm honored. It's like you got plenty of support from the Ministry Guard. Indeed. There are a lot of Ministry Guard here. But this is a meeting of the Ministry, so I suppose it makes sense. Still, something about it has me on edge. On edge? How so? The Shining Blade takes an oath to protect the throne and Kryda above all. The Ministry Guard, however, pledged their allegiance to the Legate Minister, Ducaticus. Do you think any Ministry Guards still hold allegiance to that traitor? Have you seen any suspicious activity among the Ministry recently? Is there anyone that you are particularly suspicious of? Go with number one. I have my suspicions, no proof, but I certainly have my suspicions. Oh, I can't be called. Okay. Have you seen any suspicious activity among the Ministry Guard recently? I haven't, but I'm not so foolish to think that just because I don't see it, it's not here. There. These traitors are cunning, and we have to remain vigilant. Is there anyone that you are particularly suspicious of? I'd rather not point any fingers or risk a false accusation. Suffice to say that I am keeping an eye out. Tell me now. I respect your decision, but I could use your insight. Well, I'm surprised to see Estelle is still part of the ministry after she was caught lying about official matters. I know the Queen pardoned her, but, well, I just can't trust her. Not again. Good point. Thanks for sharing, and keep an eye out. Okay, fine.
Quite a
How
lot
can I
of
help?
guards at this ministry meeting, huh?
Yes, it seems they outnumber us at least 3 to 1.
More like a militia meeting, if you ask me. At least we're all a bit safer.
Are we safer? I think these extra guards send the opposite message.
Well, we should do our best to keep up appearances. The people need it with the white mantle out there. I'm grateful I got invited to this event at all.
I'm starting to wish I stayed home.
Off to save the day again, Commander. How am I not surprised to see you running toward the source of an explosion? I have an knack for finding trouble. What brings you to this ministry meeting? Oh, here's my +1. I didn't want to be the only minister to come without a guest. Plus, I like to keep some muscle around during these dangerous times. Baron, muscle, lady, you have horrible taste. I can never turn down a lady's invitation. Should the white mantle dare to show their faces, Sword Master Farron will put them in their place. You know what I mean? Have you seen anything suspicious this event? Thankfully, no. But I've been rather busy chatting with Minister Marula. That's nice. Oh, Farron. Don't let me distract you all evening. Make sure to go. Please. Question is if I can keep awake for all this episode. It's only 5 minutes past 5 and I'm already dislocating my jaw. I heard the explosion, Commander. Thank you for handling the situation. It was my pleasure. How can I help you, Commander? Have you seen anything suspicious? No, but we have been on high alert as of late. Our legate Minister Cardicus converted to the white mantle, as you know, and that has reflected poorly on us. Do you suspect anyone among the guard to be sympathetic to Cardicus? I've heard that the Ministry Guard is, in the past, have been betrayed. I have heard that Ministry Guards in the past have betrayed Kryda. Now? Here at this gathering? No way, Commander. Our men are loyal to Queen Janna. That's why they're here. How can you be so sure? Honestly, I guess I can't be. But I promise to keep an eye out for anything suspicious. But yeah, that's the option. Time to... What does it say? He knows you're nearby. Ah, there. In the bush.
The devices have a security system? Suspicious.
Well, the guards are reacting on time as they should. No. Under the stone. And the final one over here. Yes, I'm looking at the walkthrough. Far away. Up here. What a blue mean? Oh. I'm hitting the wrong keys, that's why nothing happens.
This seems like enough to back up whatever the Queen's about to do. I should give these to her.
What did the device things? Oh, it didn't show the special action. Theme blue was the one that... Oh, you were very close and not red like I thought.
Commander, I was just trying to reassure the Whis here. It's a stressful time for them. Well, not just them, for everyone.
The Queen is politely dancing around the fact that our daughter is on the wrong side of this.
Have you heard from her? At all?
We haven't heard from Valette. That doesn't mean we won't. She's a good girl, Commander. Just a little lost. She'll find her way home. We only want to hear her play the violin again.
We all do, Minister.
May we speak a moment, Your Majesty?
Of course.
Pardon us.
Come on.
I found these listening devices around the courtyard. They could be White Mantle.
Thank you, Commander. I needed evidence like this to support my stance. It appears this is an opportune time, then. Allow me to excuse myself. I have a speech to give. Ministers and members of the royal court. For years, we've had a fester inside the kingdom. A creeping undertow that sucked some of our friends and family into its darkness. Now, with Confessor Codicus at the White Mantle's helm, this seething conflict will soon come to a head. As we are poised to be smashed between two rising elder dragons, we cannot stand for a threat from within. For this reason, I'm hereby suspending the ministry until the danger has passed. Some of you will understand it's for your safety. Others will understand that I have trapped them here, far from the White Mantle's network.
You cannot! I won't be treated like a common Doliac, herded into a pen and kept as livestock! I am no criminal! You claim this will keep us safe. From what? Who will keep us safe from you, I say?
Good Minister, this measure is temporary, I assure you. Only until the kingdom is safe from attack and the traitors in our midst have revealed themselves. The commander has already verified...
There is no attack. This is an autocrat's ploy. Fellow ministers, this is a moment in life, a rare moment where you will look back one day and say, I made a stand, or I did nothing. Do you silently let the Queen capture your voice, and the voice of the people? Or do you make enough noise that the 6 gods themselves hear us say nay? When my grandfather...
Hello.
No! Minister Arton!
Your Majesty, we have to get you to safety.
We need to secure the ministers. The loyal ones, at least.
I'll try to take care of them, but you're my priority. The Fury is mine.
Ow.
Might makes me right.
Michelle seems to be handling herself just splendidly. There. I'm still on the walking. Oops.
We've prepared for many contingencies. There are some defenses ready to set up right outside the chamber. Quickly! You won't... Cover me while I set up this defensive barrier. A mesmer portal! More white mantle incoming!
That's how I do it. Might makes me right.
Ministers, mantles, everything. Shut.
Another mesmer!
Smash away, Commander.
Hello?
Can't see.
One barrier left.
Good. Then to the throne room. We can easily defend it.
The last one is just outside there. Got away.
This is my chance.
Is mine.
Come on, Jones.
You're unworthy.
Thus, you die! This is the last one!
Jenna. That's enough. Fellow ministers, join me and help the White Mantle rid Kryta of this illegitimate ruler, or stand by her side and be judged by my fire.
Estelle, what a surprise. Who could have seen this coming? You? Maybe you. Did you? And you, my friend? Were you surprised?
Get back here, you! I hate to break it to you, but I won't run as easily. I was honored when Codicus tapped me for the job of regicide, and I will see it to its bloody end.
Not on my watch, Estelle.
Logan!
Captain Thackeray, beyond brave as always, but I need you leading the defense of the city. I'll handle this bloated tick.
Handle me? You can't move. This hamstrung doormat is your only hope, and I'm about to kill him just to put him out of his lovesick misery.
Estelle!
What? The whole ministry knew it.
You'll regret that slight.
Damn you!
Despite pulling off the cover an entire city with a mesmer shield. Hi. Of course you can break out of that.
Now you suffer.
Oh, hi.
Nothing can bring me down.
What does this say? Turn to sender.
Quickly, the fury is mine.
There she goes.
That's the last of them, then. For now.
That was an impressive show, Your Majesty.
It was. How'd you like smashing things to solve your problems?
I never want to take up arms against one of my subjects, but, I think I might be quite suited for your lifestyle.
I'll save you a spot in Dragon's Watch if you ever decide to step down.
Very kind. Now, what's the situation outside the city?
The White Mantle Army is making a push from the lake, but we don't know the full extent of their numbers. I'm headed down to set up a command tent at Doric's Landing.
It's good to see you on your feet again. I'll meet you there.
Great. We could use the help. Talk to Lieutenant Fours in the Plaza of Lissa. I'll make sure you're granted access to the battlefield.
Logan, please don't slow your recovery by doing something like getting yourself killed. Commander, thank you. And watch out for the weeds.
Complete. Talk to you. Thank you for protecting the queen when I couldn't. I'm happy to help. How are you feeling? Recovery has been slow. The blinding pod changed me. Not my mind, but my body feels different. Good to see you, Logan. I was worried. Don't worry about me, Commander. We have a war to fight. The White Mantle are pushing into Divinity's Reach from east. Are there civilians that will need our aid? A great many of them, and all of them at the mercy of the White Mantle. We'll need their full support. So we should get going at once. See you soon. Okay, Plaza of Lissa. Access to Lake Doric is currently restricted. Please come back later. I have orders from Captain Thackeray to meet him at the Doric's Lake. Landing. Oh my god, I'm tired.
A quick glance can never show the depths of desire.
I've been up since... literally, sounds like 6:30 or 7:30, one of the two. When my mom woke me up, I was like, "Hey, we're going." Okay, are you waking me for that? Oh, Commander, my apologies. I have to say that to everyone. Please go right ahead and good luck. No problem, let's go. I do. Welcome to Lake Doric.
Glad you're here, Commander. We could use your help.
This is what it looks like on this side. So when we received the trailer back when they announced the story, we all thought that they had wrecked these two dams. So everyone was stood around taking screenshots of each dam. I was like, huh, I wonder how Queensdale is gonna look. But no, the dam they broke is on this side. So this obviously was all water. And all that water now filtered to here. To like this reservoir and place of. You can also see that it leads to lowland shore. I think I was one of the ones that took screenshots actually, because I was thinking, but Queensdale's dead. Might as well take memories while I can.
Welcome to Lake Doric, Commander. What's left of it. The locks alone will take years to rebuild. But that worry can wait. Right now, our focus is repelling the siege and saving as many lives as we can.
And once that's through, we crush Codicus into a fine paste.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Turns out the Char hate Codicus just as much as we do. This is Legionnaire Nelia Steelpaw. She's volunteered her troops to help us.
The White Mantle can't be allowed to ruin everything our races have built together. This is our fight, too.
Back to the matter at hand. There are a few key areas around Lake Doric we need eyes on. Spies have infiltrated our ranks, but I trust you beyond any doubt. So the task is yours.
You can count on me.
Word from the Seraph suggests incursions throughout Lake Doric. But for the moment, our intelligence is spotty at best. Come take a look at the map, and I'll tell you what we know. We've received reports of survivors in the forest up north, Sadra's Haven to the east, and New Loamhurst to the southeast. We have troops at the Lakeside Bazaar looking after our supply lines, but I'd like you to check in on the lines as well. We can't allow any further devastation of this region. If you see anything else of interest, please include it in your report. Before you begin your reconnaissance, there's a Shining Blade agent south of here who wants a word with you. His name's Calden. He says he has something that'll help us win this war.
I don't exactly need to, because I have all the masteries. I believe... Actually, I'll have to check that on the... Where are you? Oh, that sneak up on me. Fine. Masteries. Yeah, we're getting a new mastery for Jantier. That button. Here's the button. I'm looking at that. Probably something new about Shadowcraft. And we're also getting a new backpack. Legendary backpack. Yeah. I have... Well, where you called again? Ad infinitum to infinity. I am not working on another backpack. That one took enough of my sanity.
Ah, Commander. Captain Thackeray said he'd be sending you my way. I'm Exemplar Calden. As you're aware, the Shining Blade has been fighting the Mersat for a long, long time. Studying them too. And we've recently made a breakthrough that might help us turn the tables on the White Mantle.
We can use all the help we can get. Go on.
Being that this isn't your first run-in with Jade Constructs, I'm sure you're familiar with Spectral Agony?
Yes. I've had the pleasure of having my insides torn apart by that particular magic.
The Mersat's ability to phase between our world and the Mists allows them to tap into magics unobtainable in the mortal realm. Spectral Agony is the pinnacle of this ability, and we think we've found a way to harness a form of it for our own use.
You've reproduced the powers of the Mersat?
Yes. Well, in a sense. With some limitations. You see, unlike a Mersat or their constructs, you can't phase between our world and the Mists at will. But while close to death, you've already got one foot in the Mists. At death's door, as they say. Using remnants of Jade Constructs, I fashioned a signet that allows you to cast Spectral Agony when you're near death.
I try to make it a habit to avoid those almost dead moments. But this does sound intriguing.
But I'll warn you, the longer you tap into this power, the more it will pull you into the next world. Use it wisely, once you've had a chance to familiarize yourself with the signet. Come see me if you'd like an advanced demonstration.
Nope, don't need to. What it means is, when we are in the down state, the number 5 will trigger sort of a large AoE area, which sometimes knocks the enemy off their feet, and it can help taking out their health, but most of the time, yeah, try to avoid getting killed. Let's check with the...
Such a small fishing village. I hope the families are able to recover from this.
With very little water.
It appears I was mistaken then.
Wait, where are you going? You can't just... Oh, damn it.
I hate those White Mantle as much as anybody.
Thank you, stranger. I owe you my life.
This guy has the... Let's see. Miniature tonic.
It's the commander. Come to complicate my day even further, have you?
Logan asked me to check in on the Seraph's operations here. What's going on? I heard a commotion earlier.
Oh, that? That's nothing. Just a little raw, seething frustration I needed to let loose. I'll be fine. I've been tapped as the civilian envoy for the Seraph supply line operations here. Keeping pace with them is challenging, but someone's got to build the crown for all these resources once the war's over. Every last item will be accounted for.
Very patriotic of you. Looks like things are running smoothly around here, though.
The Seraph is a well-oiled machine when push comes to shove. They didn't waste a moment once the attack was sprung. The Bazaar is probably the most secure location in Lake Doric. I doubt the White Mantle will have much luck seizing it. That's not to say there isn't lots of work to be done if you want to chip in. As you may have noticed, I only have 2 hands.
Maybe later. I'm on orders from Thackeray to recon the rest of Lake Doric before we plan our next move.
Very well. Tell the captain that his supply lines are well looked after. And watch your back out there, Commander.
Alright, let's go north. Outbreak is going on, and Lottie. There's just servants here. Whoops.
Sadra's Haven's been taken over by White Mantle. We'll need a coordinated assault to retake it. I'll make note for Logan.
And I ran this entire map without a mount. Jesus, those days.
A house? All the way out here? At least it's well fortified.
Commander, are you reading me?
Go ahead, Timey.
Get ready for the dragon battle to end all dragon battles! A steamy wing fist to icy face jump fight to the death! It's Jormag versus Primordus!
Am I to infer...
The experiment was a success, and I'm having the heart of Omad's machine delivered to Rada Novus. With it, I should be able to see the eternal alchemy and manipulate the dragon's energies to pit them against one another. Spencer's research is continuing to pay dividends.
I haven't had the best track record guiding members of this guild, so I'll say this as a word of caution. Scarlet.
Okay, A, I'm not a dragon minion, and B, the lives we'll save are worth the risk, and I think you might agree with that.
I do. Just be careful.
What could go wrong? You know what? It feels like I shouldn't say that. I bet a ton of stuff can go wrong. Bye!
You don't freaking say, you point at your dract. Oh my god. Ugh. Played for 8 years, I'm all caught up with the story, but still. Ah! It's giving me a high blood pressure. And I can't call her a kid because she's 16 years old. Shut up.
They're making off with the lumber!
Oh, send them on fire. To keep them from running. Come on. How long have I been going? 5 hours and 34 minutes.
coming?
I'm gonna park over by Logan. Hello? And call it a day. I'm getting a bit of a headache. I'm probably gonna eat something from dinner first before I flop into bed for a couple of hours. Schedule-wise, I don't think anyone I know is.
It's good to see Captain Thackeray on his feet.
Aww, Tonks is alive. We can raid Tonks.
You think he can still fight?
Nah, that's why they stuck him in that tent.
Well, his head's on straight. We wouldn't.
He can raid the dragon. I didn't even know she was gonna stream today. That is surprising. I think I can. Open up her chat. Yeah, it should be safe. She's playing Baldur's Gate. There we go. Nope, wrong. Here. So yeah. Friday, I'm probably continuing Guild Wars 2, or I'm doing Guild Wars 1 or Hades. One of the two. I'm gonna go eat, and actually, I can enjoy dogs. So I will see you all later. Give much love to Tonks.